Do you think we could name 25 book characters in 25 seconds?
We can surely try.
Okay.
Do you want me to count?
Yeah. Should I time us?
No.
Okay. Y'all have to time check us then.
I think it would be a feat if we can just name 25.
Okay. Rapid.
Okay. Rapid fire, 25
Wait, I'm getting nervous.
Are we doing female main characters? Is that what you said?
I don't think we should limit ourselves. I feel like we should just do...
Okay. If I don't have a category in my head, I'm going to forget what I'm doing.
Okay, we can do females. Well, I'm literally just going to say all the Sarah J. Maas.
That's cheating. I feel like that's cheating.
That is cheating.
Okay, we can limit ourselves. If you're going to name a character, you can only name one character per series.
Oh, that's really hard.
We can do it.
I'm just going to stare at my bookshelf. Okay. Okay.
Or should we do one per author?
One per book series.
This game turned very complex very quickly.
Let's just do one per
series.
Yeah, one per series.
Okay. You go first.
Aelin.
Bryce.
Feyre.
Daphne.
Siona.
I'm not thinking.
Girl!
Luther.
Rune.
Rue.
Who do I know?
Iris.
Inej.
Violet.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, wait, I wasn't even counting this whole time. I was literally just going like this.
So the answer is no. We can't.
Yeah. Wow, we failed that so hard.
That was really hard.
Holy crap.
We thought that was going to be like fun.
I thought that was going to be easy.
Very stressful.
I thought I was like, oh, I have this in the bag.
Yeah. 25 characters. I read 50 books this year.
Yeah. Wow. Embarrassing.
That was really rough. Okay.
Well,
anyways. Welcome to Check This Book Out, where
welcome back.
We don't remember any of the characters that we read. So.
I'm Madeline, book out. A chronic book binger. I just forgot my words. And this is Hannah, book out.
I can't keep a straight face right now.
Hannah, book out.
Book slump survivor.
There we go.
And here on our podcast, we lose our minds.
Yeah.
And we like fantasy and romance, apparently, but we have horrible memories, clearly.
Yeah, our recall is just absolute dog shit.
Dog count 3.
Dog count 3, I'm dead.
But yeah, welcome to our podcast. We're doing another little discussion kind of video today.
Yeah, this is episode 3. If you've been with us for the first 2 episodes, we're going to be talking about the books that are coming out in 2025 in both the fantasy and romance genres. Our highly anticipated reads. So, and kind of talking through what our reading goals are this year. And playing a fun little game.
Yeah.
A couple of maybe.
Yeah. We're gonna keep it interesting for you guys. Because just blabbing on about, well,
I mean,
I could blab about all the books.
Yeah, books and yap.
Anyway, let's get into it.
So
stalled long enough.
Yeah, I know. Seriously, what an intro. First book in the fantasy genre that I am personally looking forward to this year is Rebel Witch. Which is book 2 in the Crimson Moth series by Kristen. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Ciccarelli?
Ciccea. No. Ciccarelli. We're gonna go with that. This drops on February 18th, so in like a little bit under a month. When this releases, and it's a YA romantasy. So you haven't read it.
I have not.
The first book.
No, it's next after Onyx Storm. It's my next read.
Yes, Heartless Hunter is the first book in this series. So good. It was a 5-star read for me in 2024. I just thought it was so good. Very unexpected. You don't see like witchy books anymore, I feel. And I think I read it maybe around Halloween, so it was
even better.
There was just impact.
Yeah.
Like it hit so hard.
Yeah.
It felt very spooky.
Spooky. I love that. Well, we can tell you guys more about it if you haven't read it.
Yeah.
But we're kind of doing a fun game with some of these books. We're going to do like a Mad Libs of the blurb. Obviously, we want you guys to know the books we're talking about. So we'll read the blurbs of most of them. But for the ones that most people have probably already read, like Heartless Hunter, we're doing a fun little game.
Yeah,
so
fun little game.
This is
Bear
Mad
with
Libs
us.
number 1. We're going to see how this goes.
Okay. Am I reading it or are you reading it?
I guess you would be reading it.
Okay.
So I'm going
to type out your answers. Is what I'm doing.
I give you the answers. Okay.
Okay. Let's see if I can type quick enough. Okay, give me a noun.
Backpack.
A plural noun.
Fishes.
Fishes. Another noun.
Ice skate.
Ice skate? Okay. A single ice skate. And a plural noun.
Snickers.
Okay. Another plural noun.
Bookshelves.
Bookshelves. Another noun.
Taco.
An adjective.
Flirtatious.
At first I was about to ask if that's an adjective, but it totally is. Noun.
Volcano.
Okay. Adjective.
Voluptuous.
I'm testing my spelling skills right now. Verb.
Die.
Nice. Noun.
Pinky toe.
Getting our dogs out tonight.
Yeah.
Dog count 4. Pinky toe. Another noun.
Smut.
That's right. Adjective.
Phallic.
Crazy.
That's crazy. We're getting fun at the end.
Noun.
Singer.
'Cause I'm a singer. Event.
The Olympics.
Okay. Noun. Wow, this one's long.
Pipe.
Another noun.
Swamp.
Get out of me, swamp. Another noun.
Geriatric patient.
Your nurse is bleeding through right now. Adjective.
Terrifying.
Place.
Mom's house.
Okay. You mean your house right now? Noun.
Slime.
Noun.
Eyeball.
Fiercely. Oh, sorry. Adjective.
Morosely. Morose? No,
I think it would
be
just be
morose.
Another adjective.
Ugly.
Another noun.
Boyfriend.
I don't know why I want to sing for every word that you say. Okay, and verb ending in ing.
Slaying.
Slaying. Okay. Do I want to give like a premise on the book before this?
No.
Okay.
We're going in blind.
Okay. So this is Hannah's Mad Lib for The Heartless Hunter, Book 1 in Crimson Moth. On the night Rune's life changed forever, Backpack ran in the fishes. Now, in the aftermath of a devastating ice skate, Snickers have been diminished from powerful rulers to bookshelves ruthlessly hunted due to their waning taco. And Rue must hide what she is. Spending her days pretending to be nothing more than a flirtatious young volcano. Rune spends her nights as the Crimson Moth, a voluptuous vigilante who dye her kind from being purged. When a rescue goes wrong, she decides to throw the pinky toe off her scent and gain the smut she desperately needs. Gains the smut she desperately needs by courting the handsome Gideon Sharp, a phallic and unforgiving witch singer, loyal to the Olympics, who she can't help but find herself falling for. Gideon loathes the pipe and swamp Rune represents, but when he learns the Crimson Moth has been using Rune's geriatric patient to smuggle terrifying witches out. I'm crying, bro. I'm literally crying. This part is so good. Holy shit, I can't breathe.
Oh my gosh. Okay, keep going. Okay. Oh my gosh. No, I didn't finish it for you.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna start this sentence over. Gideon loathes the
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if I can do it. Okay. When he learns the Crimson Moth has been using Rune's geriatric patient to smuggle terrifying witches out of Mom's house, he inserts himself into her social circles by pretending to court her back. He soon realizes that beneath her slime and shallow eyeball is someone fiercely morose and ugly who feels like his perfect match. Except, what if she's the boyfriend he's been slaying?
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna piss my pants. I need a potty break. Oh my god.
Do we need a cut? Like, genuinely?
No, we're good.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Why was that so much funnier than I thought?
I was like, there's a 50% chance that that's the funniest thing I've ever read, and a 50% chance that fell so flat.
Oh wow. I like him crying. I like have mascara on my face right now, bro. Wow. That was actually hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Moving on.
My stomach hurts.
From laughing?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Or I'm hungry. But I think it hurts from laughing.
I mean, my throat hurts. Okay.
Next book.
Next book being released is Watch Me by Tahereh Mafi. This is a throwback, guys. This is the Shatter Me author. She's doing a spin-off.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like 10 years set in the future. It's coming out on April 15th, and it's a YA fantasy. So I'm excited to read this because Warner?
Yeah, Warner.
Bro, Warner?
Wait, is his first name Aaron?
Aaron Warner.
Wow.
Yeah, I miss him.
I haven't read those books in forever, so I feel like I'll definitely have to do a reread in preparation.
You honestly probably don't need to because it's a spin-off. And it's 10 years later, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless you wanted to know the character's background.
I also kind of barely remember what those books were about. Actually, I can remember the first page of the first book of Shatter.
Her writing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The days?
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Yeah.
My memory is better than I thought.
You know what I remember? Lift Your Hips for Me, Love. I read that in middle school it was a book club book. Well, it wasn't really a book club, but me and my friends.
It was Hannah's book club by herself.
No, it was me and my friends in middle school, like Katie and Abigail, and we read those books, and my life was changed forever when I read that.
You can buy that at the book fair at school in 3rd grade.
No, we definitely read that on like the Kindle or the Nook.
Oh, okay.
We would share each other's passwords so we could like read the books.
Genius.
Yeah. We had a system. We were an organized book club. Anyway, let me tell y'all what Watch Me is about. Lose yourself in this exhilarating return to the #1 global bestseller. Okay. All that matters is that he managed to do what his older brother, the famous Aaron Warner Anderson, never did: infiltrate Ark Island, the last refuge of the reestablishment. In the past decade, no outsider has breached the stronghold of the authoritarian regime, but James is in. In a prison cell, sure, but as far as James is concerned, a win is a win. It's been 10 years since the fall of the reestablishment, 10 years since the notorious duo, Juliet Ferrars and Aaron Warner Anderson, led a worldwide rebellion and established the new Republic of the West. But after a decade of unsettling quiet, the reestablishment is ready to make a devastating move, and they have the perfect person for the job. Rosabelle Wolfe had a plan. She always has a plan. On Ark Island, where constant surveillance is packaged as security, even emotions must be experienced with caution. A trained assassin, of course.
Never been done before.
Her every movement is monitored by synthetic intelligence, and when she's given an order to kill, she never hesitates. Brimming with pulse-pounding action and torturous romance, Watch Me is an explosive journey through a dystopian landscape where enemies to lovers has never felt more impossible.
Wow. I definitely need to do a reread.
Yeah, I didn't even remember he had a brother.
Yeah. I don't even know what that place is.
James Anderson.
What's the girl's name again?
Like from the past series? Juliet.
Okay.
But in this book, Rosabelle Wolfe. I don't think we ever met her.
Teddy Roosevelt.
What?
Wait, is that what you said? Roosevelt?
Rosabelle.
Oh.
Bellelle.
Okay. That makes a lot more sense.
So, yeah, I may have to do a reread before that one.
Yeah, I just remember her power and the way Shatter Me started, and Aaron Warner and the dog.
Dog?
Isn't there a dog? Doesn't he have a puppy?
That sounds right.
Dog count 5.
I remember them getting like their cool suits.
Yes.
And like training in them underground.
Yeah.
And, like the bunkers.
Yes.
And like Adam. Yeah, her friend and like first boyfriend or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that a love triangle?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Anyway.
Wow.
After I reread, hopefully I'll check out that. But I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that are ready for that book to come out.
I mean, I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
The book I did not know I needed.
Yeah. Yeah.
But after you reading that, I'm like, okay, actually, I really need to read it.
Yeah.
Hannah and I aren't a fan of reading book blurbs because we don't like to have things spoiled for ourselves, which can be both a good and bad thing, because you will read a book without having any idea what you're getting into, and maybe it's absolute crap.
Mm-hmm.
But most of the time, I think it pays off.
With romance, I feel like it pays off the
Absolutely.
most.
Yeah, for sure. But I think that was worth it to read it, because
I think so too.
I was kind of maybe like, should I prioritize that? But I think I definitely am.
Yeah. That is a great like series to audiobook.
Yes.
Yeah.
We love audiobooks.
We'll keep y'all posted. But next fantasy release that I'm looking forward to is Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil by V.E. Schwab. I'm very excited for this one. It's coming out on June 10th, and it's a historical dark fantasy. And
historical?
Yeah. I'll read you the little blurb. It's very, very short, so shouldn't spoil, or for me, who's anti-blurb, I'm okay with this one. Santo Domingo de la Calzada, 1532. Whoa. London, 1837. Boston, 2019. 3 young women, their bodies planted in the same soil, their stories tangling like roots. One grows high, and one grows deep, and one grows wild, and all of them grow teeth. So it's like historical and contemporary.
Yeah.
V.E. Schwab is really good at like, You could say her books are like magic realism, but like they don't feel like that. They just feel urban fantasy, but it's not like magic. I don't know how to describe it. Like, I don't know how to describe it.
It's just, it is.
It is.
It just is.
Yeah. And she obviously is good at the historical. I mean, that's Addie LaRue. She's done that, you know. So I'm very excited.
You want to know something? I've never read one of her books. Yeah, I won't even lie to you. I thought the author was a man.
This is like a J.K. Rowling situation.
I mean, kinda. I had no idea.
Yeah,
I've always wanted to read The Invisible Life, but I just one of those books on my TBR that I never got to.
Yeah, I never read it either.
Oh,
I just know what it's about. I know it's like the girl.
Have you read anything by her?
Oh. Vicious. I read Vicious.
Oh,
it was a really good book. I gave it 5 stars.
Okay,
or maybe I gave it 4.5. But really good protagonist. I really love that book, so I'm excited for this one. It's a standalone, so I can get behind it. But yeah.
Okay.
All right. Next one.
Next is Isles of the Emberdark by Brando Sando.
Yeah.
We can't get enough of Brando Sando.
We can't. We really can't.
So this is an installment of the Cosmere, which if you aren't familiar with Brandon Sanderson's books, I won't say all, but a majority of his books are in the same universe, which is called the Cosmere. And I think that this book is what he calls a secret project. So essentially, it's a book that he didn't tell anybody that he was writing, maybe not even his publisher or his editor. He just wrote it and surprised everybody with it. So Isles of the Emberdark comes out on May 25th. It is an adult high fantasy. And let me read the book blurb for you guys.
Is this one we want to read the book blurb for, do you think?
I mean, it is very short.
Okay.
And I don't think frankly, Brandon Sanderson's books, if you haven't got the full context of reading everything, it sounds almost understandable. I don't know how to describe it. You'll see after I read it. The ones above are starting to grow impatient and want to build an installation to breed and collect aviar on one of the first of the Sun's islands. Vothi and Dusk are trying to figure out how to delay their progress and are also dealing with people from another world like Roshar. Dusk realizes that the people of First of the Sun are hopelessly outmatched and decides to go to Patji's Eye, the perpendicularity on the island Patji, to try and enlist help.
That made no sense.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that makes no sense. If you haven't read the Cosmere, like, I think I understood a total of 4 words. Needless to say, read it, but maybe don't start with it. Start with Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. That's where I would start out of all of his books.
That's Cosmere 32.
Yeah.
Isles of the Emberdark.
Yeah. It's a lot later, probably.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's Isles of the Emberdark. I'm looking forward to it, but I have a lot to read before I get there.
Yeah.
So
maybe for some of you guys are ready and waiting. But yeah.
All right, moving to the next in the fantasy genre is Accomplice to the Villain by Hannah Maehrer, which is the 3rd book in the Assistant to the Villain series. So this book comes out on August 5th, and so kind of a long wait, honestly.
Yeah. And
it's a romantasy. I would even go to say it's kind of YA. I would say that. So, but yeah, you haven't read this series. Mm-mm. You should. The first book I thought was really cute.
Yeah, I need to.
And the second book was all right. But I think it was still worth the read.
Well, you're selling it great.
I know, I'm sorry. So let me read the blurb for this one. Once Upon a Time meets The Office in Hannah Maehner's Laugh Out Loud viral TikTok series turned novel about the sunshine assistant to an evil villain and their unexpected romance. Assistant wanted. Notorious high-ranking villain seeks loyal, level-headed assistant for unspecified office duties, supporting staff for random mayhem, terror, and other dark things in general. Discretion is a must. Excellent benefits. With ailing family to support, Evie Sage's employment status isn't just important, it's vital. So when a mishap with Renadon's most infamous villain results in a job offer, naturally she says yes. No job is perfect, of course, but even less so when you develop a teeny crush on your terrifying, temperamental, and undeniably hot boss. Don't find evil so attractive, Evie. But just when she's getting used to severed heads suspended from the ceiling and the odd squitch of an errant eyeball beneath her heel, Evie suspects this dungeon has a huge rat, and not just the literal kind. Because something rotten is growing in the kingdom of Renadon, and someone wants to take the villain and his entire nefarious empire out, now, Evie must not only resist drooling over her boss, but also figure out exactly who is sabotaging his work and ensure he makes them pay. After all, a good job is hard to find.
Sounds good. I need to read it.
I think it will be good.
Mm-hmm.
I think. I don't know. I honestly don't know if this is the last book, but...
Yeah, I don't know either.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
That's why it's in the list.
Yep. All right, this next one, actually, you might not even know at all.
Oh,
but it's...
What I'm seeing has me not concerned, but very intrigued.
Okay.
Continue, sorry.
Okay. The next release that I'm excited for is Alchemised by Sen Lin Yu. And it's the same author that wrote Manacled.
Yeah, that's why I'm...
Do you know what that is?
I do know what that is.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not living under a rock.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Just want to make sure. But it's coming out September 30th, and it's a dark fantasy. And I read the blurb for this one, and oh my gosh, I'm really excited.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you read Manacled?
I have not, but I've only heard good things. I haven't read Harry Potter. Yeah. I was not that girl in middle school. I was a Percy Jackson girl through and through, so I didn't read Harry Potter.
You could have been both.
I know. I don't know why.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I just didn't. I know, it's really crazy.
Okay, anyways, Manacled would not make any sense to you, so.
Yeah, it wouldn't. But I know the hype, and I understand.
So this is written by an unhinged author, is what you're trying to tell me?
No, it's written by an author that writes a great book, and I can't read Manacled, so I'm excited to read this one.
Okay. Continue. I want to hear it.
Do you want to read the blurb? You want me to read it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. In this riveting dark fantasy debut, this is her first published book, too.
Manacled wasn't published?
No, because it's fan fiction.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, moving on. A woman with missing memories fights to survive a war-torn world of necromancy and alchemy, and the man tasked with unearthing the deepest secrets of her past. Quote, "What is it you think you're protecting in that brain of yours? The war is over. Holdfast is dead. The eternal flame extinguished. There's no one left for you to save." End quote. Once a promising alchemist, Helena Marino is now a prisoner of war and of her own mind. Her resistance friends and allies have been brutally murdered, her abilities suppressed, and the world she knew destroyed. In the aftermath of a long war, Palladia's new ruling class of corrupt guild families and depraved necromancers, whose vile undead creatures helped bring about their victory, holds Helena captive. According to resistance records, she was a healer of little importance within their ranks. But Helena is inexplicable memory loss of the months leading up to her capture, making her enemies wonder, is she truly as insignificant as she appears, or are her lost memories hiding some vital piece of the resistance final gambit? To uncover the memories buried deep within her mind, Helena is sent to the High Reeve, one of the most powerful and ruthless necromancers in this new world. Trapped on his crumbling estate, Helena's fight to perfect her lost history and to preserve the last remaining shreds of her former self is just beginning, for her prison and her captor have secrets of their own. Secrets Helena must unearth, whatever the cost. Doesn't that sound pretty good?
That does sound pretty good. I like the amnesia part.
Yeah.
Like not being able to remember.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Yeah. The necromancy and alchemy, that's very intriguing.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll be into dark fantasy this year. Sounds like there's going to be a lot.
Yeah, you should.
I mean, I like dark fantasy. I just haven't been reading a lot of it recently.
No,
so
it's good. And I love that it's coming out in September because that is so fall. Dark fantasy is so
that's
fall.
Perfect.
Yeah. This is going to be great.
That is going to be great. Okay.
But yeah. that's the end of our fantasy list, really.
Okay.
There's so much more. Some TBD. Akatar 6.
Yeah, SJM, what are you doing?
But
give us an update.
We'll
We
see.
need it.
Yeah. But yeah, move on to romance.
Okay.
I'm ready to dive in.
Ayo.
See what I did there?
Yeah. Pun totally intended.
Yeah. All right, you can
go. This one's me?
Yeah.
Okay. The first on our romance list, which Hannah and I, as big Ali Hazelwood fans, are dying to read.
Yep.
Is Deep End, which comes out on February 4th, so very soon. And this is a new adult college romance.
Yeah.
I love college romance.
Me too.
And it's been forever since I've read a good one.
I love new adult. I'm not gonna
lie. I really love it. I dig it.
Yeah, I dig it.
I also love sports romance. I feel, is this kind of going to be your first sports romance? No. I know that you read the first Windy City, but you don't read a lot of sports romance.
I don't.
You didn't read Icebreaker?
No, I guess that would have been my first sports romance.
Did you ever read those hockey books? The Deal and stuff like that? No. Yeah, this is really going to be it for you.
I'm going to read the rest of the Windy City series. So
yeah, they're so good. Spoiler.
But, yeah. Spoiler. It's just good. But we can read the blurb for this one. But because the series, or not series, but book and author are so popular, we're going to do Mad Libs again for this one.
Okay, we're doing, okay.
Yeah. So you guys may have already read the blurb. And if you haven't, go read it because this is probably going to.
Or just enjoy our unhinged version of it and be totally surprised when you read the actual thing.
Yeah. Okay. Noun, please.
Sock.
Adjective.
Grotesque.
How do you spell grotesque?
G-R-O-T.
I got it. Action.
Leap.
Body position.
Horizontal.
Place.
Or would that be like laying down?
No, that's fine.
Place. A high school gym.
Adjective.
Yellow.
Noun.
Plant.
Plural noun.
Dogs.
Adjective.
Large.
Noun.
Sheets. Oh wait, that's blanket, I guess. Is that not gonna be good?
Okay, I'm trying not to read it, but it's kind of hard. Okay, noun.
Candle. I'm just looking at things in the room at this point. That's bad.
Plural noun.
Horses.
Plural noun.
Ducks.
Bruh. Noun. Give me something frisky.
Frisky.
Noun.
Penis. No, don't do that. Frisky. Vibrator.
Noun.
Funeral.
Okay, noun. Noun?
I know, I'm thinking.
Oh.
Eyebrow.
Adjective.
Spiteful.
Noun.
I feel like there's so many nouns.
I know there are a lot of nouns.
I'm struggling. Toilet.
Noun.
Perfume.
Type of event.
I should have used funeral for that. A type of event. Honeymoon, is that kind of as an event?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Noun.
Water.
Noun. Girl, stop cheating and looking at things in the room.
Concert.
Oh my gosh. Body part.
Armpit.
Plural noun.
Footballs.
Okay, this one's gonna be weird. I fear. Okay. I also might butcher their last name. Sorry. Okay. Scarlet Vandermeer is swimming upstream. Okay. That clip from Wicked kills me.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I love you, Ariana.
Okay. Scarlet Vandermeer is swimming upstream. A socket Stanford and a grotesque athlete who specializes in leaping, Scarlet prefers to keep their head horizontal, concentrating on getting into a high school and recovering from the yellow plant that almost ended her career. She has no time for dogs. At least that's what she tells herself. Swim captain, world champion, all-around large blanket, Lucas Blomqvist thrives on candles. It's how he wins horses and breaks time. Complete vibrator with every funeral. On the eyebrow, Lucas and Scarlet have nothing in common until a spiteful toilet. Until a spiteful toilet slips out and everything changes. So they start a perfume. And as the pressure leading to the honeymoon heats up, so does their water. Oh, that was so perfect. Oh my god. It was supposed to be just a temporary, mutually satisfying concert. But when staying away from Lucas becomes impossible, Scarlet realizes that her armpit might be treading into dangerous footballs.
Oh gosh. Was it a spiteful toilet?
Yeah. Until a spiteful toilet slips out and changes everything. Oh my gosh.
That didn't get me as good as as the Heartless Hunter one,
but that was pretty crazy. Oh my gosh.
My cheeks hurt again.
Well, yeah, very excited for that one. I'm very excited for the swimmer diver romance. I'm gonna eat that up.
I'm gonna eat that up and down.
Left, right, center. All right. The next one is
drum roll.
Scythe and Sparrow by Brynne Weaver. This is the third book in the Ruinous love trilogy. I'm a big fan that I got you to read them.
Huge fan.
Yeah. And it comes out on February 11th, so very Valentine's love. And it's a new adult, like, dark romantic comedy.
Yeah.
I would say.
That's the perfect way to describe it, I think.
And I could read the blurb from the first book, but honestly, it doesn't spoil anything for me to read the blurb of the third book. So should I just read the third?
I would just read the third.
Okay.
They're unattached, so.
It's so short. It's literally one sentence. So, circus motorcycle performer Rose meets a lonely small-town Dr. Fionn after a night of murderous adventure goes awry. That's it.
Mysterious.
Yeah. I like it. Quick and to the point.
I like the circus part. I'm not going to lie. I think that's going to be super interesting.
I like Rose. I think she's going to be
I think she's hysterical.
Yeah.
If you haven't read the first two books, first of all, read them because the characters do show up in the other books.
Yeah.
But honestly, highly recommend do not read the synopsis of either of them.
Yeah, go
I
in
didn't,
blind.
and I went in blind, and it was such a joy.
Yeah. Just the only, well, should they know?
About what part? Again. Yeah. I think that's important. I think that's important.
Well, the main love interests are serial killers. So if you don't like reading about murdering, maybe this isn't for you.
It can be gory.
It can be no, it will be gory.
It will be gory in like the best way.
But if you like true crime, if you're like me, if you watch like Criminal Minds and you watch, I don't know, kidnapping documentaries, I don't know. If you watch true crime, you'll survive this book. It's hilarious. And I highly recommend the audiobooks for the second book because, oh my gosh. First of all, that was diabolical. I cannot believe that exists. That was literally like an adult video in my ears.
Unhinged.
I wasn't going to say the word, but it was so funny. Hilarious. I love the narrators.
I didn't listen to the audiobook. I just read it. And I was laughing out loud.
Yeah, I was laughing out loud.
So funny.
So funny.
I do want to share Hannah's Goodreads review of Butcher and Blackbird, which is the first in this series. When she posted this, because I didn't know that she was reading it at the time, but when she posted this, my jaw dropped. Like, it's not long or anything. Like, it's not anything crazy, but I had no like pretense about this book at all. So it says, unfortunately, I read this book, and unfortunately, I loved it. See y'all in hell. So if that gives you any indication of what you're getting into,
yeah,
do it.
If you do read the blurb and you're like, how could anybody read this? Don't worry, because we already did.
Yeah, we already did, and we're fine.
There's no judgment here.
Yeah, we listen and we do not judge.
Okay, anyway, moving on.
On to the next. Wild Side by Elsie Silver. This is the third installment, we shall say, in the Rose Hill series. This is Tabby's and Reese's book, and it comes out on March 4th. It is a romance. It is a Canadian country romance.
I'll never get over that. Like, what?
I know I didn't know it was country when I read the first book. Like, I did not know that was, it's not like a real country, but it's country adjacent. Okay. But also the fact that it was Canadian. I don't know. I really like Canadian authors, actually.
Really?
I like reading Canada-based books. But should I read the synopsis?
Wait, that just threw me back to a book.
What?
A book based in Canada.
Oh my God. Is it the K.A. Tucker one?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes. Finding Alaska?
No.
Wait,
that's John Green. No, I remember her name. It was K.A. Tucker. Wild.
No. Yeah, wait, yeah.
The Simple Wild. The Simple Wild. Oh my gosh. If you have not read The Simple Wild, such a treat. Go read that.
That was such a good series.
That was one of the best romances that I've ever read.
Yeah. I mean, you just unlocked a memory saying Canada.
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah.
That book is in Alaska.
No, the main girl's from Canada.
Okay, she's from Canada, but it's based in Alaska.
Yeah.
I romanticize Alaska so much.
I know, me too.
We should go.
We should.
We're going to take a bookish trip to Alaska.
We'll have to take Dad with us.
Yeah, we will.
Anyway, we're getting so sidetracked.
Should I read the blurb for this one?
Yeah, if it doesn't spoil the third.
Let me see how long it is. Okay, it's not that long.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Yeah. I'd always dreamed of my wedding day, but not like this. Not looking into the eyes of the man who betrayed me. But when my nephew's guardianship is contested, I decide I'll do whatever it takes to keep him in Rose Hill, even if it means marrying the enemy. Reese Dupress, I think, a man who is secretive, broody, and completely infuriating. A man whose work takes him away for weeks on end and brings him back covered in mysterious bruises, ones he won't talk about. In fact, we barely talk at all, which would be fine, except when he's not talking, he's staring. And the way he looks at me is borderline indecent. The tension between us has always been palpable. But living under the same roof is a dangerous temptation. I swore I would never forgive him. But that was before I knew the man behind the mask, the one who's fierce and protective, the one who's gentle and patient, the one who shows up for us when we need him most. He's not at all who I thought he was, and that makes hating my husband so much harder and loving him just a little too easy. So a marriage of convenience.
Yeah.
See, that's why I don't read blurbs.
Yeah. Because
it spoils. It spoils. But
that's why I'm anti-blurb, is because there's so many tropes in blurbs nowadays.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm excited for this book. You should read them.
Yeah. I have them on my TBR.
I think they're funny.
I like romantic comedies, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Can't get enough.
Yeah.
But on to the next.
Yeah. All right.
Oh,
this one we've hyped up already enough. Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez. It's coming out on April 1st, which could not come soon enough.
No, seriously.
Hurry up.
Actually, that is sooner than I thought it was.
April 1st?
Mm-hmm. Dude, we're almost done with January. I know. Time flies.
It's going to be the best birthday gift ever.
Oh my gosh, that is the day after your birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Hannah's birthday is on March 31st. Put it in your calendar along with all the books that we're giving you the dates for.
But yeah, this is like a medical romantic comedy.
Another one?
Yeah.
Okay, so is this one in a series? Like,
no.
Okay, so it's a standalone.
Yeah.
She hasn't done that before. So.
What do you mean?
Like the other, I mean, I guess they're all standalone, but her last series, the Just One Summer, or I don't remember what the first book was called. There's 3 of them. And then the series before that, which you haven't read, which you really, really should, is The Friend Zone. And that's also 3 books.
Well, this is the first either in a series or it's a standalone.
Okay.
But yeah.
Hannah eats up the medical rom-coms.
I really do. It's the nurse in me.
It's the nurse in me. I mean, I eat them up too.
It's just so good.
It's the accountant in me.
It just romanticizes being in a hospital. Which kind of makes it seem more fun. I don't know.
You liked it.
No, yeah. Being in a hospital?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's why I chose my profession. But yeah, I'm very excited. We're actually not going to read the blurb for this one because I don't even want to know.
Yeah, we do not want to know.
I'm very anti-blurb with this one. I don't want to know tropes. I don't want to know names. I don't want to know anything.
I want it to be fresh.
I want it to be fresh. I want to go blind. So, sorry to any of you guys that are listening and are like, I want to read the blurb. Sorry, girly. Or boy. Sorry, person. You have to go and read it yourself. Hate to do it to you, bestie. But, yeah. So, next. Moving on. Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry. Oh, Legends back to back. What?
No, seriously.
April 1st, and then this one comes out April 22nd. So April's stacked.
Dude, April is going to be so good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm really excited.
Mm-hmm. Have you noticed that like all these books are like spaced out like
really well?
My TBR is like made for me like already.
Yeah.
Like it's already written out.
Yeah, it tells you exactly when to start everything. Yeah.
Literally.
No, seriously.
But yeah, another book I'm not going to read the blurb on. Sorry.
Yeah, funny story. Okay, this is such a random comment, but it's the first of her books. Oh, well, that's actually not true. People We Met on Vacation is more than 2 words. But her other books are like Beach Read, Book Lovers, Funny Story, Happy Place, Great Big Beautiful Life.
But one thing that is cute is that, like all her books are like color coded. I only have Funny Story. But like,
oh, it's like
Funny Story, the cover is dark blue and the inside is pink. So the next book will be pink. And the words will be whatever color they or no,
sure?
The next book is red.
Okay, so her first book is yellow.
Yeah. They're like they go in like an order.
Yellow, it's like yellow, orange, blue, pink, and then that color. Maybe that's like
blue.
Indigo blue? I don't know.
Like violet. Yeah, indigo. But the colors like alternate. Like they look really pretty on your shelf because
they look so pretty.
It's
on
like
your
the
shelf.
cover, whatever the color cover is before the book prior, is the text color or something, or the inside cover color. I cannot speak of the next book.
Okay, I had no idea.
Yeah,
that's
so
a really random.
Look
fact.
really pretty on your shelf, so you should get them.
I love that book.
Me too.
I love you, Daphne and Miles. Did I tell you that I named one of my plants Daphne?
Yeah, you name all your plants.
Yeah, so fun fact, I name all of my plants after the main female character of the book I'm reading. So I have a ton of plants, but Daphne is one of them.
Who's this?
That is B from
Love on the Brain.
Yeah. This plant is B from Love on the Brain.
Oh,
isn't that cutie?
We forgot about her in our book.
We really did.
Count.
She has pink hair.
Yeah.
I don't know why that came to mind, but
that made me think of that. I was trying to think of that Once Upon a Time character with pink hair too. I forgot her name though.
I didn't ever watch that.
No, the book by same author as Caraval. Stephanie Garber.
Oh,
what is her name?
You read those?
No, but I see her everywhere.
That's on my TBR actually.
Yeah.
I do know what you're talking about though. I have no idea what her name is.
It's like something really pretty, but I can't remember.
Anyway, another one we're not going to read the blurb for because we want to be
going in blind,
surprised,
but yeah,
and happy.
Happy.
Next on the romance list is Rewind It Back by Liz Tomford. This is book 5 in the Windy City series, and it's Rio and Hallie's book. It's a hockey romance. Liz Tomford does sports romance so freaking well. You need to read the rest of them.
I've only read the first in this series. It was also hockey romance.
I would say that the first is the worst one. The second one is my favorite.
Yeah, everyone tells me that, but
it's so good.
Maybe it's just because I don't like basketball that much.
It's not really about basketball.
I know, but like that's not appealing to me.
Well, change your mind.
Okay. I'll read it. I will be reading it.
Yeah. This one comes out on April 24th, which is, wow, April's going to be crazy.
April is stacked.
April is stacked. I'm really excited about it. I don't think that there's a blurb for this one.
I don't think so either.
Yeah,
actually.
There's not a blurb. It literally just says on Goodreads, like, Rio and Hallie's book, and that's it. So,
slay.
If you're into sports romances, put this on your calendar. Next is Love Arranged, book 3, and the last in the Lakefront Billionaires series. It is coming out on May 13th. This is just a romance, cutie little romance. I've read the first book in the series. I don't think that I've read the second one though.
I've heard really good things.
She's a good author. She has the other series. Oh my gosh, now I'm not going to remember the name. But she has another series that I'm looking up the name of right now. Oh, Dreamland Billionaires. Those are so good.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what's the difference between Dreamland and Lakefront?
Dreamland is like, it's a copycat of Disney. So Dreamland is Disney. And it's like
Disneyland Billionaires.
Yeah, it's like about how their dad has they're inheriting the family business. And like there's 3 brothers and they all you have that face, like you look skeptical, but I swear to you they were so good. Very unexpected for me.
Okay.
Yeah, they're good.
Okay.
They're saucy. They're really good.
Okay.
But anyways, this is the same author. Do you want me to read the blurb? I don't think that I need to.
I probably don't need to.
Okay.
Yeah, they were on our last book now.
This last one is Sounds Like Love by Ashley Poston. It comes out on June 17th. It's a magical realism romance. I didn't read her last book, but her book, The Dead Romantics, is literally one of my favorite romance books ever. I know that you DNF'd it, which makes me so sad. But I read that book in literally probably 12 hours. I was crying within the first 5 chapters.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I don't know why it moved me so much. Maybe it was the ghosts. I don't know.
Oh.
But she does magical realism really well, and they're very unique ideas. I'm not going to read the blurb for this one because it's really long. It's like a whole page.
Oh no.
So, but anyways, I'm excited about this one. I thought the 7-Year Slip was also really good. That's another one of her books. So
I think my issue is I just don't really like magic realism. If I'm picking up a romance, it's because I want to literally put myself in their shoes and like pretend it's my life. Maybe. I don't know. But fantasy, I go for like escapism. So if you're putting magic realism, like I'm just like, it's not necessary to me. Like I don't need a magic town.
You don't want the best of both worlds like that?
Yeah, I don't.
So when I read The Dead Romantics, I didn't read the book blurb first, so I had no idea that there was even a magical component to it. And so I was just shocked. I was like, whoa. So I don't know. I like it. I don't hate it.
Yeah.
They're probably not my favorite books ever, but I like fantasy or romantasy better.
Yeah.
But
or like even an urban fantasy. Just like go full fantasy.
I do like. You don't like urban fantasy?
No, I do.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
No, I'm saying I do like urban fantasy, but like just like magic realism, I'm just like, what?
It doesn't do it for you.
It just doesn't.
Okay. Well, unfortunate, but I will be reading it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead. Well, I think we've given you guys all the books that we have on our TBRs now, so we'll get a little personal and share our personal reading goals for the year ahead. Which you have a lot.
I do. I'm ambitious.
You are ambitious.
Yeah, I'll let's go. I want to read 60 books this year. I read 55 last year, so I just added 5, honestly. Updated my Goodreads goal. One of Hannah's my favorite series last year was The Naturals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. So good. I had never really read a thriller before, so that's one of my goals for this year is more thriller. Another one of my goals is to read The Full Cosmere by Brando Sando. And I probably should stop calling him that, by Brandon Sanderson. I have read all of The Way of Kings up until Wind and Truth, which just came out in December. It's the 5th book in the, I don't remember the Way of Kings series, but before I read the 5th one, I told myself that I really want to read the rest of the Cosmere because there's so much that you need to know that makes a lot more sense if you read it. So that's a ambitious goal. There's a lot.
Yeah, this is going to be my Brando Sando year too.
Yeah. I think you and I will tackle that together.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can like keep pace and have some book club time. Next that I want to do is read or listen to more audiobooks. I listened to an audiobook the first time like November of 2024 and fell in love because you can read and do anything. I was missing out. So I basically want to be reading nonstop.
Yeah. Like, dude, getting to listen to audiobooks like on my road trips from like Austin to Dallas, life-changing.
No, seriously.
I would read so much.
I don't listen to music anymore.
Yeah.
Every time I drive here, I just throw on an audiobook and I'm happy. Happy camper. Kind of in line with the audiobooks though is that it enables me to read more than one book at a time. I've never read books simultaneously. I always just read one book and stick to it. But that's kind of another goal, like that's hand in hand. Because I can listen to audiobooks, I can also read a book on my Kindle at the same time, which helps me meet my TBR needs. I have kind of a system right now. I have a car audiobook. I have a go to sleep audiobook. I have like a chore audiobook. And I have a physical copy book. Not like a physical copy.
That's a lot, Madeline.
Yeah. right now I just finished Iron Flame, so now I'm only listening to one audiobook, but I'm about to pick up another one.
For what? The car or the chores or the sleep?
Probably for the car. Mistborn. I'm reading Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. I'm listening to that on audiobook right now, and that's my sleep audiobook. His voice is very soothing, so I usually just set a timer and go to sleep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dang, I need to get on your level.
Yeah. Catch up. Hannah's been taking a little reading break so far in 2025.
Yeah, I can get into that. Yeah. You can finish your goals though.
Next one is I would like to go to some independent bookstores in Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
I love going to Barnes and Noble and half price books, but I think it'd be fun to go see some cutie little bookstores. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. That was a lot.
You are very ambitious. Nothing's new. You always have been. My goal is to read 65 books this year, which I am already 3 books behind schedule. So I'm gonna have to read a lot of romances, short romances to catch up because, guys, I don't know why, but this series put me in a book slump. And then I was graduating college and studying for the NCLEX and
having fun,
living life. And I just fell into a literal.
You were in Japan too?
Yeah, I was traveling, so I just fell into a 2-month-long book slump, and it is January 20th right now, and I still have not picked up a book in 2025. But I feel my sparks sparking.
Yeah,
and I'm getting excited for Onyx Storm, and I feel I'm reserrecting. Yeah. I'm defrosting right now.
Defrosting.
Literally,
you're in the microwave right now.
Mal and I are literally going to a Onyx Storm
book release
party tonight because it's January 20th for us. So
this is the first bookish event we've ever been to, and we're really excited.
Yeah,
we're gonna nerd out.
We are. Yeah.
Yeah. Check out our socials. Check This Book Out pod for videos and pictures and all the fun stuff content wise from that.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'll catch up. I'll trust. I'll catch up on my reading goal.
No, you'll get there. Easy.
It's 10 more than I read last year, but I can do it. I'm kind of on par with you with the whole more mystery and thriller. I read more mystery and thriller than you did. So I've gone into it. Looking forward to reading more.
She's committed.
I am committed. I kind of like the dark fantasy thriller. That's kind of how I'm getting into it. Maybe I'll give you some recs.
Yes, in that regard. I need
them. This is going to be my Brando Sando year.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I've read Yumi and the Nightmare Painter, and I loved it. I tried to read Way of Kings a long time ago, and it was too smart for me. Yeah. So I need to start with Mistborn.
It's too smart for me.
I mean, I felt dumb. I'll be so honest. The world building is so complex that I felt dumb as a reader.
It'll be so easy.
It caught me.
It will be much easier when you start smaller.
Yeah. It was when they started getting into the politics.
Even Logan has read Mistborn, so
yeah.
Which, not to say Logan is our youngest brother. Not to say that his reading IQ is low, but you get the point.
He doesn't read as much as us, so it's impressive. But yeah, my last goal is I'm a Kindle reader. I'll never change. I just want to be better at highlighting.
That's a really good goal.
Making notes even. I mean, you guys can probably already tell from watching our past 2 episodes. I forget little things. For example, The Naturals. There were 5 kids, but I thought there were 4. There's little things. I want to get better at memory recall for all these books I love.
And if I can't remember, I want to go look it up.
Yes. And I mean, part of being wow, I'm about to get sappy. Part of being a reader is loving beautiful writing too. So being able to remember the quotes and stuff.
Yeah, things that just stand out.
Yeah. So I'm gonna highlight more. I'm gonna be better about it.
I don't think I'll ever be a note person, especially because when you're reading on your Kindle, it is kind of hard to type.
Well, if you were on your phone.
Yeah, but I'm not. I'm just trying to read. I'll highlight for sure.
Yeah.
But that's a good one.
Yeah. Should join me.
I will try. One of my big goals from 2024 that I actually accomplished was trying to post more reviews and ratings and status updates on Goodreads.
You did so good.
I know. I'm really proud of myself. I'm funny.
Aww.
I'm funny in my status updates.
You are.
Come check it out. But
that's it, really. I don't have any more goals. I'm just gonna take it easy this year.
No, you're not. 65 is a lot. I don't know what you're talking about.
See, my rating list is so ambitious that I need to chill out on everything else.
Okay. Heard. Yeah. Understood.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the end of episode 3. Hope you liked it. Thank you for listening.
Yeah.
I'm Madeline.
I'm Hannah.
This is Check This Book Out podcast.
Yeah. And you guys can catch up with us every single Tuesday. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. We're on Instagram at Check This Book Out Pod. So hang out with us whenever. We got a lot going on there.
Yeah.
And
so, I mean, we already mentioned that we're going to the Onyx Storm release, and the reason why we didn't talk about it as a anticipated read is because it's literally coming out tomorrow. So, segue, we are talking about in our next episode all of our Onyx Storm, not theories, but deep dive, an Onyx Storm deep dive by Rebecca Yarros. And I'm ready to get into it. I'm ready for this book to freaking come out. Like, I'm ready to have it in my hands and to be reading.
First of all. Yeah.
That's going to be a good one. Please join us.
Yeah, we're going to be doing a huge debrief. We'll decide or know if theories that we've heard online have come true. So
we'll play some sort of bookish game.
Oh, you know.
You know we will.
You know.
So
yeah, it'll be fun. So come and hang out with us next week.
Come and hang out.
But yeah, we'll see you guys then.
Yeah.
It's fun chit-chatting.
Bye.
Bye.